Alrighty everyone, welcome back. It is now November 21st of 2024, and given that the film industry and the entire Hollywood bubble is actually going through a desperate phase right now, we have witnessed several studios, by the way, attempting to back away from their typical agenda, their typical narrative, while other studios are desperately trying to latch on to that narrative and onto their ideology. Now, one of which has a lot to do with The View via ABC, via the Walt Disney Company, since they do own ABC. For those of you that do not know, there are a lot of those out there like Whoopi Goldberg, Joy Behar, Sunny Hostin, and among others that are really trying to just keep that agenda within place. This is Mike Zero. Subscribe if you're new and like this video to see future updates. You can also follow me at Mike01. I thank you all so very much for the great and kind support. So, Sylvester Stallone has been quite in the spotlight for the past week and a half, give or take, and there are a lot of those within the Hollywood bubble that are beginning to turn on him and are beginning to really voice their negative opinion toward him, all because he has a political opinion that differs from theirs. That's really all what it boils down to. You know, it started off with Jimmy Kimmel, and then it boiled down to Robert De Niro, and now a lot of it has to do with no other than Whoopi Goldberg herself. Now, specifically, what's been going on here has a lot more to do with the overall situation between Goldberg and Stallone and The View as a program via ABC, via the Walt Disney Company, and why Whoopi Goldberg has a very big problem with Sylvester Stallone. Now, we already know that Goldberg has been in the hot seat for several weeks now. You know, failure after failure, lie after lie, and it's backfiring on her completely. Even those like Joy Behar and Sunny, they're trying to stand by her side at all costs and are really trying to support her, but it's not helping, it's backfiring. However, what's really interesting here is that with the ABC ratings already tanking when it comes to all of their programs, like Jimmy Kimmel Live, Good Morning America, and especially The View, one significant development that is now active involves Whoopi Goldberg and Sylvester Stallone, and how it turns out that many programs are either beginning to turn on Stallone, or guests that were supposed to make appearances on these programs want nothing to do with Stallone after he went public with his political opinion. And the latest now has to do with Whoopi Goldberg in a near similar situation to what happened on The Tonight Show with Jimmy Fallon, when De Niro canceled his appearance with Stallone. It turns out, surprisingly, that Stallone was supposed to appear on The View to do some promotional work for the future of Tulsa King and Paramount and the family Stallone. Two projects that he is very passionate about when it comes to his line of work as an actor. Not so shockingly, Whoopi Goldberg recently stirred up some drama behind the scenes, where she didn't want Stallone on The View and did not want to even hold a discussion with him after he made his political opinion go viral to the entire world. Now, Goldberg's debate with the ABC executives is that by having Stallone on the show, The View, it would be promoting his political view and that side of politics that Whoopi does not want to prop up at all. Joy Behar reportedly supported Whoopi Goldberg's opinion along with Sunny, and they took a stand against the ABC executives and even the Disney executives to not have Stallone on the show at all, period. All of this was started by Whoopi Goldberg after creating a tension between herself and the well-established actor that actually played in the Rocky and Rambo films. Now, in addition to all of this, Stallone, as it turns out, to find this somewhat offensive, since this is the latest program to actually have created a heated argument behind closed doors because of his political opinion. Goldberg made an ultimatum that she was not going to appear on the episode with Stallone, and both Joy and Sunny were also not going to appear and stood by Whoopi's side unless they dropped Stallone, putting pressure on the ABC executives in the process. To make matters worse for Whoopi Goldberg's case, is that this created a lot of issues between herself and the ABC execs, and ratings are actually, of course, set to tank even further, especially after both the bakery situation and other arguments that she displayed on live television. Now, Stallone's agent and manager are already in a phase of switching to different programs now, such as Gutfeld, Joe Rogan, and even other social media podcasts that are widely popular to promote his future on Paramount and his reality TV show, The Family Stallone. Now, guys, before I move on, let me just say one thing about this. The fact that you have Goldberg as the source, creating all of these issues behind closed doors at ABC, creating all this drama for The View. And look, we know that ABC ratings are tanking by the day, alright? Day by day, it's getting worse and worse. That's why you're seeing these shifts here and there, where you actually heard this report that they want to get another host on The View that has a differing political opinion. It's not going to work. It's not going to actually trick anybody to watching that program at all one bit. Heck, even the name The View, the branding of all, actually stirs people away from that. But what's interesting about this is the fact that you have Whoopi Goldberg that is so self-centered, much like Robert De Niro is, to the point where she wants nothing to do with Sylvester Stallone anymore, all because he came out public with his political opinion. That's all what it boils down to. That's the ultimate source of why she has a heated argument with the ABC executives for even attempting to have him on, and why they actually eventually broke that overall deal off and did nothing to do with Stallone anymore, all because Whoopi Goldberg was demanding that to happen. Now look, this is exactly why The View is in shambles, much like other programs over at ABC. Don't even get me started on Jimmy Kimmel Live after the whole crying situation. It only gets worse from there, alright? We already know that ABC right now, they are desperately trying to latch on to whatever they're trying to latch on to when it comes to their ideology, and it is backfiring by the week. So what's interesting about this, yet again, is that this was believed to be the day of November the 26th that Stallone was supposed to appear on. Already Goldberg's ultimatum is backfiring since ABC was relying on Stallone's exclusive interview with the hosts, with The View hosts, to rank up their ratings, and that all backfired due to, of course, Goldberg's issue with Stallone's political views and how, in turn, Joy Behar, Sunny, and all of the others actually agree with Goldberg's opinion to not have him on the show. So again, I mean, this just happened with Jimmy Fallon, where you had De Niro not wanting to go on the show because Stallone was there. This is actually somewhat of a differing opinion, a differing situation, I should say, where now it's the hosts that want him off the show, and they accomplished that. This is our world now. This is what it boils down to. If you have a different opinion, whether it's a political opinion, a creative opinion, any kind of opinion out there that goes against the media, that goes against Hollywood, you're out of the game. That's basically how they want to play ball, right? That's exactly why James Woods is actually actively calling this out every single day. And I think that everyone should definitely give him a follow as well. But look, Sylvester Stallone, I think he is the icon. He is the greatest actor within the film industry. I mean, the man created the Rocky films. The man loves what he does. He's very passionate about what he does. And I like to compare him to Tom Cruise. I always like to do that because he makes these things for the people, for the paying customer, those that go ahead and watch his shows or his films, whatever it may be, his TV shows. And he just likes to do it out of the heart. So I would like to hear what everyone has to say about this whole Goldberg situation and this blame game train that she's been on for quite a while right now, and how she is really becoming quite insufferable yet again and overly demanding. And if you guys did enjoy the content for today, make sure to drop a thumbs up on this video to support the channel, and I will catch you guys later.